All right, today's project, we are going to make a tool used to check your front end of your vehicle. More of those, I guess I can check mostly everything with it, but mainly, I guess, ball joints is what's hard to check by yourself. So I'm going to use this tool, I'll set it up, and I'll show you how I made it. It's very, very, very simple, and I'll show you how I'm using it. So stick around, we'll check it out.
Welcome to Retire Ready. So here we have the completed ball joint tool. This is a piece of pipe here. It's approximately just under 3 feet long. It doesn't really have to be that long. And then I have an old bar I had left from another project. So I wanted to make this collapsible or someplace that I could easily store it. So I have a area that I just store tubes in and stuff. All right, I'm going to jack up the heat here. Just enough to get the pipe underneath. All right, put that down. And we'll check the play.
So in the interest of checking your ball joints, right in this joint right here, this is the rubber part of the ball joint, you should see movement, this going back and forth this way. So I'll grab my handle on this checker and I'll wiggle it back and forth. We'll see if we get any back and forth motion on this bottom ball joint. So as I do that, you can see the whole Jeep is moving, but there is no movement in here. So that kind of indicates that I've got no problem on that ball joint, which is great. I didn't suspect it would be after a year, but it looks good. We'll check the top one. Okay, here's the top ball joint, and here's the joint where you should see the movement. You should see this go back and forth. So when you grab the handle and move this bar back and forth that the Jeep is sitting on, it kind of rotates the tires a little bit, and the whole Jeep is moving, but there is no play at all. I know it's kind of hard to see a bit from this angle, but back and forth there is no play at all in that ball joint. So this tool is fantastic. I like it. Works really well. And it's sometimes hard to do, but super simple the way I'm doing it. I'm just standing behind the camera here and moving the bar back and forth and shaking the whole Jeep, but there is no movement in those ball joints. So this is fantastic. This is the tie rod end on the right side in front of the axles here. We could check this as well, because if the bar, or if there was some movement in this, that would also indicate you have a bad tie rod end. But I'm moving that tire in and out, and I don't see any problems at all. It looks nice and tight. So we could check all the steering joints this way as well. So while I was checking all those, all I was doing was just going back and forth like this, and that was causing the movement of the wheel. So this is working out fantastic, and I'm really happy I made this tool. I made it with a bunch of stuff kicking around, so technically it cost me $0 extra in my pocket, and now I have this tool to use literally for the rest of my life. So thanks for watching. It's David, Retire Ready. We will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.